Mm. Oh my god. Am I on? Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on. Can you hear me? Oh my gosh. This dinner is so good. I'm not quite ready. I'm totally not ready for this. Okay. I cannot see you, Cindy. So, hi. Wait. Hi. Oh, wait, I forgot something. Second. Hold on. I'll be right back. Just, talk amongst yourselves. One second. I promise it won't be like this every day. Well, maybe I shouldn't promise that. It's better. Do I have anything in between my teeth? Wait. No, looks okay. Okay. Well, I'm Melissa Reyes. This is last night's show with Miz Meliz. And even though we're not officially launching, I'm going to start. Totally excited. Welcome to BubblrMedia, everybody. My name, like I said, I'm Melissa Reyes, and this is last night's show. Last night's show is going to be about what's going on. What's going on with me? What's going on with you? What's going on with social media? I'm going to bring on my friends. I'm going to talk about what's happening on Miz Meliz, the blog, and on everything to do with Los Angeles, California, Hollywood, and just everything. And there's a lot going on. We can talk about whatever is happening in our day, whatever is happening on live stream media, social media, and society in general. There's some things I won't talk about because I like to keep it positive. So also, kid-friendly for the most part. I kind of like to say 13 and up. I work at a middle school, so I'd love for my students to be able to watch. So there's a few things I won't say. But anyhow, I see that Cindy Harrison is here, and I would love to bring her on, and so she can tell you a little bit more about me, and we can talk a little bit about what we do on as live streamers and what our shows are going to be about. But in the meantime, she's going to have to log out and come back in because I can't see her on Be Live. So I would refresh, Cindy. I can't see you, but I know that you're there. And that maybe it'll work. And if not, we'll just go out and try again. So, but I'm glad you're here. And yeah, see, I just don't see it. So anyhow, I'll answer your questions. One thing you might be asking is, what is last night's show about? And why is it called last night's show? Well, one thing it's a late night show format, and I'm your host. So we've got a lot of shows that are like late night shows on regular TV. You've got Late Night and Tonight Show and Late Night with Jimmy Fallon and the Jimmy Kimmel Show, and I don't know, all these shows, right? So I thought it would be fun to have a show called Last Night's Show with Miz Meliz. So we could talk about what happened last night or whatever, because I'm kind of always running late. So that works for me, and it'll be funny. So anyway, here's my friend Cindy Harrison to tell you more. Hi, Cindy.
Hi, Melissa. How are you today?
I'm good. You're looking rockin'.
I'm trying.
You look good. I love it. So do you want to tell them a little bit about what it's going to be like on last night's show with Miz Meliz?
Well, it's going to be exciting. I know that because you are an exciting person and you always have something fun up your sleeve. And
I'm going to eat while you're talking.
You go right ahead. And correct me if I'm wrong, you said that we're going to have some games. Or, I say in the royal we. It's your show.
Yeah, we're going to do some games because I have to be able to do my sound effects.
There you go. And your bell. But yeah, a little bit like she's going to bring some late night. What she used to do is play games. And we had Hollywood Squares, or what was the other one you were talking about? A whole bunch of them. I suck at Hollywood Squares. But you know what? I was consistently bad. That's all I got to say. I was consistent.
You weren't that bad.
Oh, I was consistent, but it was fun. And you're going to have some guest people on there so that, people who are prominent in the social media realm. And so it should be fun, right?
I think it's going to be a lot of fun. One thing is it's going to be every night. I'm a little nervous about doing a nightly show, but I'm on social media anyway, every single night.
Every night.
And this is the time that I like to catch up on what's going on in the world, and I check out what's happening. And so I'm going to be showing what I see on my, let's try to get this right,
That's
Instagram
good.
And on my Facebook and Snapchat and Twitter, of course. Those are my big four, and whatever you want to see. So, and what you like to see, Cindy. So
like
we'll
people rocking the social media, right?
Excuse me, what was that?
It's like the people who are rocking social media.
My cough is.
I know.
My cough doesn't go away. I can't do a show.
It'll go away, as my mother-in-law would say. And this too shall pass.
Oh boy.
So, other than having a talk, having a weekly show, or I should say a daily show, because this is like a daily show, right?
Every night.
Every
8
night.
o'clock. It's going to be, I'm going to shoot for 8 o'clock.
Yeah. And Bubbler is exciting. There's a whole bunch of new stuff and coming down the pike. And as it's been explained to me, it's going to be a new way of watching the news or entertainment or, what's happening in the world. We've been, we all know television. We got involved with the computer, the desktop. We moved over to Facebook. Then we moved to Twitter, Instagram, Periscope. I mean, all these things, right? One after the other. Guess what's coming? BubblrMedia. It's so awesome!
Yes, that is so true. So network channels on Facebook. And we're going to be the first right here for you, where we're going to have nonstop, all day long programming, back to back with all kinds of talent. We're going to have, a lot of people that I know and that you know in our community are going to be sharing their shows here. So I'm excited because we're going to do Paint with Heart here. We're going to do Inspiring Adventures. And there's going to be some new shows like Katie Miller and Emily Shatters. And a lot of people, Sandra Santorino, people from Snapchat, people from Blab, people from Periscope and Meerkat, back in the Meerkat days. So I can go on and on about those people, but new people too, younger people and older people. And it's going to be a lot of fun. But we're here tonight to talk about last night's show with Miz Meliz.
So what happened last night?
What happened last night? Well, what happened last night?
Okay. What happened 4 or 5 nights ago?
No, I'm actually trying to remember what happened last night.
You probably went to bed and fell asleep.
What did I do last night? I can't even remember. So that's a really funny thing about it. But what I'm doing right now is I'm actually...
This is going to be a short show if you can never remember.
Yeah, that's really funny. Well, I'm actually... I'm in another screen right now, and I'm looking at my own Facebook page because I posted some video I shared out some things, and people are probably wondering, why is Melissa sharing about the UTV race in Laughlin, Nevada?
And why are you, Melissa?
Yeah, well, it's the World Championship UTV race. Do you know what a UTV is? It's not a disease. What? I know that's what you were thinking.
Wasn't quite going to the disease part of it, but it's very closely related to some other initials.
Well, it's an off-road racing. It's an all-terrain
all-terrain vehicle.
It's like that,
right? Like an ATV, but it's a UT. No.
Yeah.
UTI.
Yeah, UTI. Yeah. So anyway, I got a press release because, I'm a blogger. I've been doing blogging for a long time, and I get press releases and stuff and PR pitches and things, and it's really fun. And I love to share stuff, especially in my community. And so there's this Los Angeles-based racing team that just took on some female drivers in this crazy off-road racing UTV. I want to say all-terrain. I don't know what the U is for, but ultimate maybe.
Well, I bet you we could look it up, and I'll find the picture while you're telling them about it.
That's why you're here, Cindy. Oh my God, you're so awesome. Okay, so it's off-road racing anyway, and it's these utility terrain vehicles. Okay, so they look like ATVs, but they're kind of like built for utility vehicles, and they go off-road, and they're crazy souped up and really intense. And so there are these young girls that are on this team, and they are smoking hot chicks, young and sweet and well-educated. And I'm just wondering, why do they want to do this dirty off-road desert racing with this motor crud and speed and dirt and sweat? And
don't you just want to jump in and do that?
All these gross guys and, whatever.
I'm sure there's white guys there.
They look like they're having so much fun. Now, my husband, Lito, races radio control. Now he's into motorcycles and drones, and he has the world record for speed in two-wheel racing, which is motorcycle racing. It's a long story, but he's got a record. He's been doing it for a long time. It's really cool, and I'm very proud of him. So I know a little bit about that, and we've gone to motorcycle races and other kinds of seen a little bit of this culture. None, I can't claim to say that I know anything about this racing. And I do have some friends who have their kids in bicycle, not bicycle. What am I saying?
Motorbikes? Dirt bikes?
Motocross.
Dirt
okay.
bike.
Yeah, dirt bikes. But here's a new thing that I found out about, and it's really neat. And these girls are just, I'm enamored. I have to say it. I'm overwhelmed. I think it's neat. It's cool. And so how I love social media, and I love that you can just find out about a thing and reach out and you get a response. And so this Christine Jeezy, I wrote an article on my blog, MizMeliz.com, and I posted the press release, and I added some, of her videos and stuff. And I reached out on Twitter and Instagram, and she replied, and she's the sweetest thing. And I'm going to interview her. Hopefully, maybe even we might even be able to get a hold of her now, because it's been about an hour. Well, maybe I don't know if we'll be able to get a hold of her now, but I'm going to try. And they had at 7:00, they had their racers meeting, and they did do some racing today. And her partner, I just found out her partner, Louie, who's also a female driver. It's a female partner team on this racing team. She was sick today, and so she didn't race. So I'm wondering what's going on and how that's, going to affect their qualifiers. But anyway, I'd love to get to talk to her. So see if you could see. Well, here, let me move. I don't know. Yeah, that's up there. Well, it's her Instagram. Not seeing anything. But can you see anything there?
Yeah, a little bit, but there's a big...
Oh, that's the hotel, I guess. she posted an Instagram picture of like the outside the hotel when they arrived.
R2D2.
That's somebody else's. So somebody's at a Star Wars event. So anyhow, and then let's see. I went to their the post where she's at the race, and there's a lot going on. It's a huge thing. So that was one of the kinds of things that I like to bring people on that I've met along the way. And I just love that you can interact with people that you don't know, but for the love of social media. The world is like a giant neighborhood where you can just really walk up and say, hey, I have a little show. Would you like to be on it? And they're like, sure, let's meet all your friends. And this is going to be kind of a window of opportunity where you can meet people too. Or if you want me to reach out to someone that you'd like to meet, just let me know. So that's something I'm going to be doing. Also recently, I'm sure you know, because I probably talked about it a little bit, but I did meet, an actor recently. And I got to get my picture with him.
And what's his name, Melissa? Do we know him
again? Well, I'll just tell you that I did just see also on Instagram a post from the movie that he was in. It's called How to Be a Latin Lover. And it opens this week here in LA.
28th.
The 28th. Very good, Cindy. You should have a walker with me.
I sometimes pay attention.
I do say things a lot. All right, and it's already gone because it was in those stupid videos at the top of Instagram that go away really fast.
Oh.
Ugh. So anyway, one thing that I'm going to do for last night's show is have video clips that I can show rather than just hold the phone up. So that's something I need to work on. But anyway, I got to meet some of the actors from the movie, How to Be a Latin Lover, at the press junket. And I got to meet and have some video that I love to share. And I'm going to post on the blog and bring that to the show too. And I think it'll be really fun to share some pictures of me with Raquel Welch and Selma Hayek and Rob Lowe.
Ooh, name dropping.
Oh.
Yeah,
So,
the little dude, Raphael.
Oh yeah, and of course the star of the movie, whose name is really hard for me to pronounce because of that Mexican accent that I have.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, I will get all the details for everybody on that and have the pictures for that. So I'm talking about past and future and going on right now, and it's kind of all over the place. But that's what last night's show is going to be. It's going to be all over the place, and I'll talk about current events, the things that are going on in my life, and what's happening on the other shows, like Paint with Heart and Inspiring Adventures. Like I just got this book in the mail today. This is a book.
Success and Balance.
Yeah. Of a Cheerful Mind.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah. So this is April Schlueter. Anyway, and this is April. This is a picture of her on the back. Ooh.
Oh, very pretty.
Isn't she cute? So she's from Illinois. And from Northbrook, Illinois. And she's coming to Los Angeles because she's being interviewed by LA Parent Magazine. And when she's in town, I'm going to interview her. She's going to be live with me. And I'm going to talk to her about her book. And
is that coming up this week?
It's going to be in May. So it's a ways away. But, so you get to see the behind the scenes with me and like stuff that I get in the mail. So we'll do some unboxing. And I get boxes all the time from this lady in Merrimack, New Hampshire. She's always sending me stuff. And then I got this other box from this lady in Nevada, who's my mother-in-law. She sent me this book today.
Did you smell the thing the other lady sent you?
Did I smell it?
Yeah. Did you?
What the hell?
Where is he?
Oxygen or something?
Where is he?
Oh, yes. I can smell smell anything, but I got this.
Stop.
And I can't smell him right now. He's a jelly bean that's scented. And you know what's really funny? Because the kids and Lido are watching, and my kids are like 20 and 18 or 17. Anyway, they're watching, there's this new show where they're toys and the people have to get the kids to like their toys. It's kind of like judging like a shark show, but it's for kids' toys. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I think I saw the previews of that. Yeah.
So they were watching that, and this guy it's the scented toys are like the new thing. That's a cool thing. So I've got the hottest new Easter toy to review. Oh, it's so soft. It's so soft. So the Easter Bunny from Merrimack, New Hampshire, Cindy Harrison Ford sent me this bunny, and he sent it. It smells like jelly beans.
Well, somebody told me that you love jelly beans. But
I don't know who, because I don't.
You don't love jelly beans? Jelly belly jelly beans?
Nope.
Oh.
Must be your other best friend.
Must be. I got my wires crossed. Send it back.
No, I like him. He's mine now.
Well, I figured he's so colorful, and you're all about a year in bloom and blossoms and color, and
I love him. I even Snapchatted about him today.
Yes, you did.
So that's, my Snap stories are going to be a big thing on last night's show too, because everybody should Snapchat. Snapchatting is cool. So earlier today, we were talking about this book, The Pill Book.
The Pill Book.
This is the new and revised 12th edition, probably from 1974. Let me see.
And tell us, why would you get a pill book in the mail?
Do we know why? My mother-in-law sent it to me.
Right, because somebody loved you because you had a need to take medication. But guess what the good news was last night?
Okay, so this is how my life is. I'm going to say this probably every show at least once. The dollar short, a day late kind of thing. This is the story of my life. So this week I went to the doctor. I have very good news that I may be going off of my medication for diabetes because my blood sugar has been normal, because I actually was on another medication to help me to reduce my craving for sugar, and another medication to help me to not want to eat so much or whatever. And so anyway, the reason why I was taking that was because I didn't want to take any more pain medication. So all these medications had been in the conversation for a while. So my mother-in-law sent me this book. And the funny thing is that it came today. Well, I didn't know it was in the mail. So yesterday I was telling her that I was going off all this medication. And the good news was because I'm healthier than I've been in a very long time. And she actually sounded a little disappointed. And I was sad because I couldn't understand what about it bothered her. But then I got the book and I realized that she was thinking what an awkward thing to send to my daughter-in-law, a book about pills when she's now not going to need it. But I found it very, very interesting. And because I love to learn, and I love to learn about health things, and A Year in Bloom is all about being healthy and happy, and being educated is so important. But I have to be perfectly honest. Cindy and I looked up some of the medications that I've been on, and we couldn't stop laughing because it's like watching those commercials where you talk about all the side effects, and it's way worse than what we're taking the medication for. And I literally was crying my eyes out talking about it. And I really don't think it's appropriate to talk about them, but we might just do it like a game. Like I'll read what the cautions and warnings are, or read what the side effects are, and then maybe you can guess.
You don't have to even say the name of the medication, but no. The funny thing is that it causes all these, or it solves all these problems, but it could cause all the same problems. And if you go off of it on your own, it's going to cause them anyway. So,
oh my gosh. And then the descriptions of some of the things, it was like you'll feel like hot, you'll have a hot flash.
You'll be warm.
warmth. Warmth is an issue for some people. Oh, it's
okay,
funny.
so how will you know when you're having warmth because of a hot flash, or warmth because you're on the medication, or warmth just because the temperature outside rose?
No, warmth, and I think of warmth as a good thing. It's kind of like warm and cozy and like warm,
Positive, that's right. What was it? Infantile gestures? What?
infantile. Was it seizures?
I don't know.
But it was infantile.
Uncontrollable motions.
Oh, yeah, that was really funny.
Infantile impulsive.
I don't know why. It just struck us really funny. And maybe it's because we're just on too many medications.
Or we should be on
Or
them.
maybe you're not on enough. So, and the other book my mother-in-law sent me is the birthday book. And so I was really excited. I've got this big stack of books.
But it's not your birthday.
Oh, well, that's not the point. It's like a horoscope book, okay?
Oh, that's right.
Okay. So it's what your birthday reveals about you. So I'm thinking, every day I could talk about that day's birthday.
That is excellent.
Yeah. And so what's the date today? April 14th.
So people born on this day.
Exactly. Well, first of all, it says on this day in India, this day is the beginning of the sacred festival honoring, I'm sorry because I don't know how to pronounce this stuff, Mariamma,
Okay.
the Hindu goddess of the sea. Mm-hmm. On this date, the Norse festival of Sommarsblot is celebrated to welcome the arrival of summer. Also, the runic half-month of Man is a time to meditate on the archetypal reality of the human condition. See, I really thought this was going to be fun.
That sounds deep.
Deep. So anyhow, April is in the zodiac sign of Aries, April 14th. And if your birthday is today, the April 14th individual is even more of a rebel and nonconformist than the average Aries native. Now, I didn't realize that the Aries is a nonconformist and rebel. My husband's an Aries, and I would not call him that at all. So I'm thinking...
You got the wrong date?
Was this in the sale bin? Okay, but anyway, not sure. Dollar store, maybe. Okay. Love it. I love it. This one smells like it could have been, I really want to see the date. As I'm thinking garage sale. Okay. So, not like this. Jelly bean.
No. That was fresh from the store.
That's good. I can tell. We could do a smell-a-thon. Does this smell new or used? Oh my God. So anyway, all right, if your birthday is today and you want to know more, listen up, because I'm really sorry for you to be watching this. It's your birthday. You should be out for dinner or something.
That's over there in the country. Right now it's midnight on the East Coast, so they could be home.
Well, I'm going to have to read April 15th now. Jeez. Okay. So, although you fervently resist any attempts to I missed a sentence. You sustain, this is why she laughs so much, she loves me. You sustain your individuality by following your own course in life. Although you fervently resist any attempts to boss you around, you're not particularly interested in telling anyone else what to do either. I'm pretty sure this was written in another language before English and translated, but just in case, I'm not responsible for the editing or poor language of this book. You're a genuine maverick, April 14th birthday person, and the herd mentality so prevalent in society just doesn't sit well with you. You regard social justice as a vitally important concept. You regard social justice, I said that. You want the freedom to be yourself, and you are prepared to extend that freedom to everyone on earth. I'm feeling warmth right now. It must be my medication.
I feel like I should be an Aries.
That was easy.
Those born on this day are drawn to innovative ventures and progressive enterprises. A crusader by nature, you're quick to commit to an idea or cause you believe in. No matter what the job or project, you're wholehearted about getting it done. Thanks to your abundant energy and sharp intellect, there is constant feedback between your thoughts and actions. Because you are a natural salesperson, you're especially good at promoting yourself, your products, and your services. So if you want a job on BubblrMedia, just give us a call because we need you. In personal relationships, you're loving, generous, and warm-hearted. Since you're drawn to the new and unusual, it may be difficult for you to commit to a long-term union. However, if you find the right person, you make a surprisingly devoted, loyal partner.
There you go.
There you go.
You have a very loyal partner.
Yeah, well, he wasn't born today, but
he's
if you're born today, who else is born today? Julie Christie. I know. She's an actress.
I know that name.
We'll have to look her up.
Okay.
Also, Bradford Dillman. Brad Garrett?
Brad Garrett sounds familiar.
Oh, here's one that looks familiar. Sir John Gielgud.
No. Julie Frances Christie is an English actress.
Oh, I just didn't say it right. Julie Christie.
Yes, and it says an icon of the swinging London era in the 1960s. Has won the Academy, the Golden Globe, the BAFTA, and the Screen Actors Guild Award, SAG. And in 1997, she received a BAFTA fellowship. See, she was born in 1940.
Moving on.
Okay.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Dr. Zhivago.
Oh, okay.
Shampoo.
Sarah Michelle Gellar?
Michelle Gellar, yes, that's Buffy in the Vampire Slayer.
Here's one you know. Loretta Lynn. Loretta Lynn was born today.
And she's an awesome lady.
Yes, we love Loretta Lynn.
Yeah, my mom saw her in concert. She said she's an awesome woman.
Okay.
Who else?
A baseball player, Pete Rose.
Although I don't get baseball, I do recognize the name Pete Rose.
Yeah. Sorry.
Don't die on me.
I need my pill book. Okay, I feel better. Okay, Annie Sullivan.
Annie Sullivan.
Who Annie Sullivan was? Helen Keller's. Helen Keller's.
Annie Sullivan? Okay.
Yeah, Annie Sullivan, Helen Keller's social worker, teacher. And then, let's see. Those other people, I don't know. Okay.
So much for them. They're not enough to mention.
I think I'm done with this book. Okay. All right. I got lots of books here. I got lots of books. I'm kind of into books, but I'm into everything. I like movies. I like social media, and I like what else? Music.
Music. I love music.
We like music, and we're going to have some live music.
Have you been watching The Voice at all?
No.
But you have been watching Dancing with the Stars?
Yes.
So what do you think about it so far?
I like it.
You're such a conversationalist.
I'm the host who can't speak. I'm also the host who suffers under peer pressure. Somebody really wanted me to come on the air tonight. So
you're here, and we're grateful. We have to start making, because this is our future. So they want us to start making it a habit.
Okay, well, one thing we have to remember is to stay on time, and we're already over time. Can you believe it? That went by really fast.
Really fast. So we'll have to catch up with us on Monday night when we talk about Dancing with the Stars amongst a bazillion other topics, right?
That's right. I will be back on Monday night, and I will have some video from Christine Z, and I'll put some things in the link, and come on over to Miz Meliz LA, Facebook.com/Miz Meliz LA, and that's where you'll find some video of the UTV World Championship races live from Laughlin, Nevada. It's happening right now, folks, and it's going to be really cool. It's going to blow your mind when you see these girls and what they're doing out there. And there's only 2 girls. The rest, it's all guys. I'm telling you, it is hot. Check it out.
Awesome. So that's
where and I would roll the video.
That's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see it because she looks like, she is a hot ticket.
She's sweet too. She's really sweet. And she's, it's cool. Anyway, so we're like, if there was another show starting, they'd be pretty pissed at us right now. So good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye. We staying on?
Yeah.